What's going on, guys? Alright, so I'm here with the Ronin box. This is the Hexome killer. Charlie, what's going on, guy? I appreciate your comments down below on the last video. This is the one you were asking about, the Ronin. So I'm going to go over a little bit with this thing. Show you guys exactly what all this has got entailed with it. It's going to be kind of a quick tutorial with this thing because there's not a whole lot to show. I mean, it's a Hammond box at the end of the day with the potentiometer, but he's got a really cool design that's on the inside of this. And the cool thing about these with him, the guy's name is Bruce. He is the owner of Roninboxmodz, and he is the creator of all of this. So without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, guys, so first of all, what I should say is the Ronin boxes, they are just phenomenal. They're really just a phenomenal device. They're well made, well put together. He uses these MyTech switches on the inside of this. I'll show you. On the inside of these Ronin boxes, there is a PCB board of sorts, right? And with this one, is because it has a potentiometer in here, you won't have the on and off switch or anything else like he has in his series boxes. But as you can see, everything is kind of like right there in your face. Shows all of the boards and everything, and I'll pop these batteries out so we can see this a little bit better. And they are in here tight, so alright. So as you can see, you have your PCB boards. These are your clips, your battery clips, and they hold your batteries in there quite nice, like you've seen. But you have your positive and your negatives. It shows you on the bottom of all this stuff, like where your positives and all that stuff is at. You'll have all of your components, your boards. It'll have all these different switches, and you'll have your MOSFETs and things of that sort in there, and then your potentiometer on the bottom if you decide to get the T20s, or what I like to call the Hexome killer, because this thing is just phenomenal. Putting your batteries in, when you first get these boxes, I was told by Bruce himself that because these are brand new and everything is kind of like flowed in here, you're gonna have to like take you can see these like right here at the bottom, and then this one at the top, and I'll try to get in here a little closer so you can see it. These little clips, because they're so brand new and they haven't been used or anything, you're gonna have to push them down, or kind of take your finger and your thumb and kind of squeeze these down, and then squeeze down on the other ones as well to make real good battery contact with everything. And that's the only thing that you will have to do with these boxes, honestly. I mean, I've not had any issues with them whatsoever. This thing has worked phenomenal, and I've had it for about close to 3 weeks now, I guess it would be, and I haven't had any issues with it, and I use it daily. It's just a phenomenal box. Let's pop these batteries back in here, and they just kind of go in there just like that. It'll tell you. Now see, I did this on purpose so you could see this. See that red light that comes on in there? That means your batteries are in backwards. And what this does is it allows you to let you know that your batteries are in there backwards, and it will not fire. It's not going to allow you to fire anything. So if you're taking your batteries back out, your positive and your negative, and it just fires right off. Now, the fit and the finish on these things is really nice. He does a really good job with this. This is all laser etched. I asked him to do the Fallout theme for me because I was kind of a big fan of Fallout, the game, when it first came out. I don't really play it anymore, but that's beside the point. But I really do like the fit and the finish on these things. They really do. The paint has not wore off of it. It hasn't like chipped or anything like that. As you can see, there's no chips, there's no cracks or dings or anything like that in the paint or nothing like that. He can paint. He does an etching, so you can have it etched any way you want. You give him a format or a vector of what you're looking for, and then he will put that vector onto your box, or that image onto your box, and he can do pretty much any image that you want. Everything that I've thrown at him so far to get boxes made and whatnot, he has been able to do it without any issues. So those are great guys over there at Ronin Box. They do really good work. I've got a triple series that'll be coming into the shop here real soon. So if you guys are in the Clarksville area, come stop by the shop and take a look at it. He does really good work. I will continue to carry these things in the shop. We are located down there on Riverside Drive at Nova Vapors. Again, we have other locations as well, but I will have that triple series at the Riverside location. I would say sometime this week, hopefully this week. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of go over this real quick with you, let you see what it was all about. This is your potentiometer that's on the bottom, like I was saying. It just gives you a kind of like a percentage. It's not really a wattage or a temperature or not temperature, I'm sorry, a wattage or a voltage type of indicator. What it does is it gives you a percentage of what the watts will go up to. So this thing is rated to like 110 watts, I think is what it is, or 120 watts. I think it's 120. If you're at like 50% of this, you're getting 50% of that 120. So, I mean, keep that in mind. It's not that you're at 50 watts or 0 watts or 10 watts or anything like that. It's a percentage of the wattage that the box does. So I want people to understand what potentiometers are. It's not really where you're setting your wattage. It just kind of gives you a percentage of where you're at. And we can see right here, I'm a little over 50%. So I would say this thing is running right around 85 watts is about where I'm at. And I'm running, of course, my Twist and Messes on here, like I showed in the last video. But and it's still got my dual parallels in here as well. Still running my Bananas Foster. Love this stuff. You guys got to try this out. It's really good. But that's not what it's about. It's about this box today. So here you go, guys. There's the picture of the Fallout featured man there, I guess you would call it. And then there is Vault Guy right there. So yeah, really cool boxes. Pick yourself up one, guys, if you're looking for a Hexome style box that you don't have to worry about any of those types of malfunctions that the Hexome has got in the past. Some people love Hexomes, and that's fine. There's a lot of followers for Hexome boxes, and that's cool. If you like Hexome boxes, by all means, rock that Hexome box. They're a great box as well. I do know, for instance, there's been a lot of people that's talked about how they had issues with all of the. Those are my dogs running around. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Stop. Stop, guys. Sorry, guys. That was my dogs. But anyway, like I was saying, guys, if you love your Hexome boxes, by all means, rock them. I, however, have had issues with Hexomes before, and I've known people that have, but I think Ronin has really knocked it out of the park with this one. They don't. It doesn't have the issues that with the battery sleds and things of that nature. You don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But anyway, it's really, at the end of the day, guys, it's up to you what you want to rock. The best thing is that as long as you're not smoking and you're vaping, that's all that really matters at the end of the day. But anyway, all right, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Y'all take care and peace.